Hi, and welcome back to another daily trivia. And how this works is I will ask you a trivia question and give you roughly 25 seconds to answer before I give you the answer. Of course, if you want more time, you can very easily hit stop button on the video while you try to figure out the answers. But what fun would that be? Anyway, please remember to hit the like, subscribe, and the notification buttons below this video if you haven't done so already. This way you can be kept informed every time we upload a new daily trivia video. And today's trivia questions will be on the hockey team, Toronto Maple Leafs. So let's see how well you know your hockey history. Well, let's get the game started. Question number 1. How many Stanley Cups have the Toronto Maple Leafs won in their history? This should be fairly easy for any real Toronto Maple Leafs fan. And your answer. The Leafs have won 13 Stanley Cups. Question number 2. What team is the only team to have won more Stanley Cups than the Toronto Maple Leafs? See, and we didn't think 13 was a good number. But apparently only one team has won more than 13. Who could it be? Do you know? Well, the answer is Montreal Canadiens with 24 Stanley Cups. Wow, that's a big jump from 13 to 24. Question number 3. What original 6 team is the only team that Toronto has not beat in the finals for the Stanley Cup? There's only 6 teams. You only have to pick up from 5. So obviously you got a 1 in 5 chance. That's a 20% chance. Answer. All of their Stanley Cup wins were against original 6 teams. Well, that's interesting. The New York Rangers, Detroit Red Wings, Chicago Blackhawks, and the Montreal Canadiens. The only team they have not beat in the final are the Boston Bruins. Question number 4. What was the score of Toronto's first game at the ACC, Air Canada Centre, and who were they playing? That was the first game they ever played at the Air Canada Centre. What was the score and who were they playing? Tick, tick, tick. The answer. The Leafs defeated the Montreal Canadiens 3-2 in overtime while playing their first game at the Air Canada Centre in February 1999. Well, now you know if you didn't. Question number 5. The last game Toronto Maple Leafs played at Maple Leaf Gardens on February 13th, 1999 was against the same team they played when playing their first game at Maple Leaf Gardens on November 12th, 1931. Can you name the team they played and the score of both games? I bet that's a tough one. What is the answer? The answer is the final game at Maple Leaf Gardens was played February 13th, 1999 against the Chicago Blackhawks. the same team that opened the Gardens on November 12, 1931. The Leafs lost both games, 6-2 and 2-1 respectively. Question 6. In 2017, there was only one team considered a more valuable franchise than the Toronto Maple Leafs, whose estimated value was $14 million US. What was the name of that team? Meaning the other team. Drum roll, please. And your answer. Toronto Maple Leafs are the second most valuable franchise in the NHL after the New York Rangers, with an estimated value of US $1.4 billion in 2017, according to Forbes. Question number 7. How many numbers have the Toronto Maple Leafs retired? That should be easy. Are you keeping track of how many you've gotten right so far? Answer number 7. The Maple Leafs have retired the use of 13 numbers in honor of 19 players. Question number 8. What was the name of the Toronto Maple Leafs before they became the Leafs from 1919 to 1927? And who changed their name to the Toronto Maple Leafs? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. So how are you doing so far? Are you getting most of them right? Let us know down below in the comment section. The answer? The club was renamed the Toronto St. Patricks in 1919 to 1927. The club was purchased by Conn Smythe and renamed the Maple Leafs in 1927. Question number 9. What was the name of the first arena they played in for the very first 14 seasons before moving into Maple Leaf Gardens? At this time, while we're waiting for the answer, I'd like to say thanks again for watching, and hopefully we'll see you soon in another Shy's Daily Trivia video. We're going to try to bring out a daily video daily. Answer number 9. For the first 14 seasons, the club played their home games at the Mutual Street Arena in Toronto. I wonder if the arena is still there. Question number 10, and I believe this is the last one. With less than 11 minutes left to play in regulation time during the 2013 playoffs in Game 7, how many goals were the Toronto Maple Leafs winning by before unraveling and losing the game in overtime? That would hurt. Don't forget to pound that subscribe button on your way out. Let your friends know about our channel. They can come here and have fun too. So the answer, in the 2013 NHL playoffs, the Leafs led the Bruins 4-1 with less than 11 minutes remaining in the 7th game and still lost in overtime. Yeah, that would really suck. Anyway, thanks for playing. Have yourselves a great day. And join us again tomorrow for another Daily Trivia. Bye for now.